How's it going, B's and G's? It's your boy, ImmortalBradFilms, and we're here with 60 Seconds ReAtomized. This is my first playthrough of this, and it's gonna be crazy. So it's time to lock in. Go ahead and lock in. Let's get it. I don't know what I'm doing. Apocalypse? The full atomic experience, scavenge around your base for supplies, and then survive the post-apocalypse in your fallout shelter. The tutorial, 100% approved by the establishment. Okay, let's do that. Learn all about how to scavenge, survive in the nuclear apocalypse. Let's do it, dude. I guess it's good to do a tutorial before you jump right on in. Keep up with the world even after it ends. Okay. Welcome to your atomic scavenge drill. Pay attention. Oh shit. What are we doing? Hold to grab. Waste no time. Get it moving. Move to the yellow X. Good job. There just might be hope for you yet. Just keep those legs moving. Alright, boss. Calm down. Tell me what I need to do. Move to the yellow X. That's cool. Just tell me where it's at. How about that? Oh, right here. Not bad. You better get in good shape. There's more of where that came from. Okay, calm down. One time's over. It's a matter of life or death. Find your son Timmy ASAP. Okay, Timmy being Dolores. Big B. Timmy, my boy, what are you doing in here? What are the Reds? Communist? Grab. Let's go, my boy. Dolores, let's go, my boy. Okay, can't do that. Find the highlighted soup can. Oh, jeez. You're gonna do me like this? Ah, here we go. Soup. Excellent. One can can survive a family of 4 on soup? That's crazy. On the highlighted bottle of water and grab it ASAP. Okay, okay. Why are they all the way right here? What's going on? That's enough water for now. You got yourself a problem, Buster. Fool. You can only carry so much, and every item weighs at least 1 slot. You need to drop it off whenever you're carrying it at the hatch before you can pick up more. Okay. I wonder if we can grab this guitar. Pow, 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 pow. Ooh. Anything else? Find the radio. There it is. Hey, radio. I found it. Is that not the right radio? Oh, it's not. That's it. Nothing more useful than news from the radioactive outside the world. Okay. Click 5 items, drop them in shelter time. Okay. This map. Don't need a map. Okay. Click 5 items and drop them off in the shelter time. Okay. Oh, we're going. Oh, we're going. Oh, jeez. Let's go, big girl. Ooh. Ooh. Dolores, let's go. Okay. Calm down. We got time. We're working with it. Okay, come on. Get the soup. Make it. We need food. We're not gonna make it. We did it. That's a good stab. That's a good scab. See you downstairs. Sir, yes, sir. Salute the Sergeant Major. Bad smell, toxic fog. Put a gas mask on. Day 1. Oh, look at that. That's a good scab. That's a good scab. I got, man, good little bit. You made it to the shelter. Congratulations. But the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with whatever and whoever you brought with you. Nothing else. You need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and inhabitants. When the survival journal is not open yet or hidden, first things first, we must ration food and water. If you don't wine and dine yourself and the folks you brought with you, you can bet your bottom dollar none of you will ever see the light of day again. As long as you have food and water available, ration it out to a given person by selecting the picture or can or bottle under the portrait, or instantly ration out both by clicking on the character's image. Of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As to food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might eventually get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take quite a while. A few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. Time to ration supplies. Hold up. Calm down, Tex. Y'all have nothing wrong with y'all. Since this is your first day down here, you'll need to get used to your surroundings. Believe me, ventilation hum can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest and carry on tomorrow. Nighty night. Survive the atomic drill. Oh, that's how we skip to the next day. You just click it. Day 2. What we got? Good morning, survivalists. Hope you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it since you're staying here for a while. We'll start today's activities with rationing since you need to do it every day. But after that, we'll move on to something else. Got your attention? Good. Now listen, there's a risk you will run out of supplies eventually. Everything can be useful, but food and water are critical to your survival. If they're gone, you'll be sooner gone than you can say corn dog. So, sometimes you'll need to send people to the surface to bring in more supplies. You do this by preparing an expedition a day before it actually departs. Be careful though, tired survivors can never be a part of an expedition. Today we will skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. There's nothing going on with Ted, nothing new anyway. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Despite the dire circumstances and all trouble we're going through, Timmy has been very brave. Okay, y'all don't need nothing? Looks like we're playing Expedition. Sending people out into the wasteland is no walk in the park. Do it too eagerly or without a gas mask, then you can bet it's a suicide mission for them. Send healthy people and well-fed people. Sick, hurt, or crazed people are more likely to perish out there. You can send one person at a time. Let's give it a try. Timmy, my brave man. See you later, boss. This is the drill, so your explorer will come back after a little while, but in the event of a real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple days. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that'll test you to the limits. I'm talking about making decisions that can break even the best of men more of spine. We'll see what clay you're made of. But first, ration your food and water. We don't have anyone starving now, do we? Timmy went out to the racetrack. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Everyone has to have a drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Dolores will not last long without water. Okay, so give my boy a little water. They're all thirsty? Okay. Let's wait. I don't need water that here. Alright, man. So I don't know for a second thing about imagination, but you could probably use yours now. Picture the scenario. You come across your kid's hamster who's in a bizarre way found in way to the shelter. The kids are obviously going to love it. So will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you on its own. Now it's up to you. Do you cook for him? Do you cook him? Hold up. Now it's up to you. Do you cook him? Is he alive? No, don't cook the hamster. Fuck. What's wrong with y'all? Keep the hamster. Good choice. The little furry guy can stay fatten up. He'll make a bigger meal in a few days. And maybe your only source of food if you run out of cans. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Boom, boom, boom. Have a drink, my bees. You might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the one item that was supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind, every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle, listen to the radio, or maybe play shadow bunnies with your flashlight? Listen to the radio. Day 5, my boy came back. Oh no, Timmy, are you crazy? The radio is critical to establish communications with the U.S. Army, as well as for listening out for any trouble that might be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Good news, everyone, the expedition is back. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies, sometimes they won't. Other times, they'll come back with a nasty energy or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get to those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time your explorer was hurt, but they'll recover after the proper use of a first aid kit. You can use one during rationing. Ted isn't thirsty, Mary Jane. Timmy got hurt and he's very hungry. Alright, alright. Hurt and hungry. Here you go, my boy. What'd you get? You need at least one adult alive to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. And when they do, your shelter might already be belonging to someone else. A decent padlock may protect it, but not for long. This was a busy day. Take your time and get some sleep. Oh. So if I send my only adult survivor, then I can have a chance of people taking it over, and it'll no longer be my bunker when I get back, so game over. We only just sent someone outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? The first time you are asked to pick one brave volunteer to save the day. This time, you'll also get the chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear. Feed your troops and send them out of the shelter. Okay. My man Ted, military trained. You're hungry still? Bro, didn't I just feed you? Anything can be useful outside, and some items even improves. You know what? You don't need food. Anything can be useful outside, and some items improve scavenger's chance of survival. Notice you have a suitcase. That's handy. With a suitcase, your explorer can carry more. Go ahead and pick something. Ted. So we'll take the gun and a suitcase for Ted. A7. Morning, people. You're probably asking yourself a simple question. What's the point of sending a atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radioactive sentence doesn't kill you, the giant scorpions will. You can trust me on that. Your one chance is our boys arriving to rescue you. So every good citizen needs to do one thing. Seek contact with the U.S. military and await rescue. Ted left to the surface, but we hope he'll be back. Okay. Thirsty. Hungry and thirsty, okay. Timmy will feed you tomorrow, boss. No, the rescue ain't coming today. But we can come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture into the wasteland. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. There could be bandits or even worse, commies. Just imagine what'll happen if the Reds discover you. So let's agree to the rules for this drill. You only open the door if someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. Aw, jeez, I gotta remember that. Oh, Ted, is that you, my boy? Woo, what you got, Ted? Oh, he got a book. And a gas mask. My man, Ted. I knew you'd pull through, boss. You'll need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to prepare for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing. You need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink, and relax while thinking about all those commie bastards who don't have comfy bunkers like you. That thought always gets me through the day. Ted has safely returned with the voyage of the surface. Not for education, of course. Oh no, we were desperate for supplies and the school was our best chance of getting them. Everybody adored the lunch lady. She was almost 80 and everything. Oh, 80 and everything. She tasted great and smelled a tomato. Now we know her secret. Tomato soup cans. Our biology class had an aquarium. The fish had died since no one fed them, but the aquarium water could still be drinkable. That was enough for a few bottles. Oh, we got 2 bottles from an aquarium? Let's go, poopy fish water! The PE teacher was a World II veteran. He kept some war gears and trophy memorabilia in the office. This included grenades, a bazooka, and a fully functional gas mask. The local scout team had its own room in the school basement, and we found it filled with boxes and Boy Scout handbooks. They were preparing for the apocalypse? Anyway, we just took one. Timmy should eat something. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. His stomach is rolling. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really found her something to drink. Okay. Hungry. Dehydration and hungry. Dehydration. Okay. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you on the ass. Even after a few days or weeks, consider your options carefully. This is a drill. But if the nukes start dropping, it'll be a totally different story. Oh, jeez. Let's move on to the next day. Day 9. If I were you, I'd check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now. But be careful. This is the post-apocalyptic scenario. You never know what's coming. Ted is hungry. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. We took care of all their needs. Someone's at the door. You can hear several knocks. If you listen closely, you can make out sequences of 3 knocks. You open the door? Nah, man. He said 2 knocks. Good call. That wasn't a knock you were waiting for. Caution at all times, remember that. Be cautious, apply yourself, and maybe you and your family will be just fine, or at least most of you. Ted is hungry. Where is water when Ted needs it? Thirsty, hungry. Agony. Ooh. Is that worse than what he was? A series of knocks broke your concentration. Someone is really hammering on your door and probably not taking no for an answer. 2 knocks, 2 knocks. The pattern keeps repeating. Oh yeah, 2 knocks. The end. Oh, I'm dead. No, did I make what? Good job. You're safe and sound and brave soldiers. Nice. Look at us go. Survivors. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for staying tuned. That was the tutorial. We'll be jumping into the game now. This is ImmortalBradFilms signing out. See ya.